notices something, he'll find a way to kill you at 63. It kind of reminds me of Giggles in that way, but almost more refined, more professional.
Yeah.
And perhaps maybe Zone does some explosive flames, some air dodges, some rolls, and again, that F smash is just waiting for you. So starting right off the bat with those up tilts, can MazeBeans get this lead, or is Zone going to try and fight back?
Yeah, MazeBeans is rushing straight in, which is not a usual neutral strategy you'll see from a Steve. It's not really working that well, and that's why it's not a usual neutral strategy you'll see coming from a Steve. It's he's trying to go to bat against Palutena right now, who has a lot of invincible options, or at least more extended options than Steve, and has allowed Zone to accrue quite the lead already, and he is going to be kind of trying to dance around these options now and just find a few more hits, eventually put MazeBeans at kill percent, and hopefully get like a ledge trap or something. Great, and we haven't talked about that tool yet either. The reflector on Palutena's down B that serves also as a counter, and a reflector is huge against Minecart and Anvil, but these combos are also huge because he's already even this right up with 81%.
Yeah, the guy got beef with Zone dirt block. It seems he's up smashing that thing. I don't know why, but I'm confused, brother.
Just hates it on sides.
It.
He's been told to touch grass too many times, bro.
And then it seems like Zone just magneted onto it. I magneted onto that down smash too. 1, 2, 3. He's still in it though. Gold, that is bad. That is extremely bad.
Yeah, and something really important to say with Steve, when he mines gold, Diamond is coming soon after, and Maze is going to want to get a neutral win and mine for this Diamond quickly. Zone needs this stock now, because Maze got the Diamond, and now, next time Maze respawns, there's some trouble waiting for Zone, I've got to say. So, like, playing around these stocks, these mining kind of cues, each stock is so important versus Steve, and Maze right here in an amazing position, more so than what the stock count would suggest.
Yep. And this is the situation that you just love to be in as Steve. You now have a lead. Enjoy, Zone, as you must now approach into these up airs and these nairs and all these minecarts and these anvils, and it's just so much more difficult. And when he had the lead, he's able to dance around him, and now that he doesn't, he must engage with gold tools as well that are safer and faster. It's so hard for Palutena to fight back
the nil
right
pressure
now.
there.
Yeah.
It's definitely really viciously got Zone right now. But there we go, a sigh of relief, a little bit of, chillness now. He's taken out. Okay, never mind. There was no chillness. He's got diamonds now. He's got gold as well.
He's got full inventory. Yeah, his inventory was empty, but not anymore. MazeBeans in a pretty comfortable position. Zone, he's going to need something big right now. What do you think, Joycey?
I think, yeah, it is sort of, you're almost playing right into MazeBeans' hands because you want to get that pressure, obviously, to get rid of the toolkit, but in the same vein, you can't just be haphazardly approaching MazeBeans, and he's got diamond tools. He's got another diamond ready for the next stock as well. However, Zone has been having some nice moments, but again, calling that high recovery with the block there, and Zone just sailing to his death, and this lead is growing bigger and bigger.
And we're on PS2, and I know I said that PS2 is fine if it's really a neutral stage. Is it a neutral stage for Palutena, guys?
It's not in this matchup, but
I really don't think so. I really don't think this is stage you want. I get that it's close to the bar zone, but I'd much rather something like Hollow, where he's not getting such easy access to Iron, because Iron is so useful for Steve right now. He's in it for all these strong options, these anvils, these minecarts, and Zone is just having to dodge absolutely everything, and it's not working out at the moment.
There's a big difference with the way you sort of zone with, say, Bayonetta, if we're talking about Bloom, right, and the way you're zoning with Palutena. The fact of the matter is, any sort of break that you have, MazeBeans can just mine, and in 2 seconds he's got some sort of iron or mineral. Side B, yeah, immediately.
Let's get off the stage.
I think the stage needs to be changed. But literally, when you use a Palutena like side B, use neutral B, or record, your momentum is at a standstill, right? Yeah. You can't continue to pressure. You're committing to one of your projectile moves. It's different for Bayonetta, right? MazeBeans in those situations can't just start mining away because he's going to get hit with side B. He's going to get hit with up B. One of these things, right? Dash attack, heel slide, something, right? It's completely different for Palutena. I don't think you take liberties on this stage. It's just not worth it.
Yeah.
I mean, on the flip side, I believe Zone running it right back to PS2, and I do think space is important in this matchup. I think that you don't want a claustrophobic smaller stage, and PS2 the biggest stage in the game. I personally like it versus Steve. There is always the concern of getting a lot of iron on this stage, but the flip side, the opportunity cost, is he doesn't get as much blocks. So it's much easier to get Steve in a position where he has no resources, and you can kind of snowball stocks because he's unable to play disadvantage properly. That's if that happens, because Zone had a window for that in the first game, didn't find it. So if he's not finding it, then maybe you have the argument, but he's going to have to make something work on the stage because it's where we are now.
I definitely see that, but still with Young Vic, it's like you're still approaching, with your utility, with your projectiles, right? You can still make that movement, and you can still cover a lot more ground, as opposed to Palutena here. But nonetheless, of course, that's just awful, man. That forward edge knocking back right down there, and that side be very, very ill-advised, and he actually has to hold that. Yeah, manages to get out just barely though. Reflects the minecart back at him, dodges just in time, but oh my god, man, unable to find that grab, and is met with a fat up smash to the face, man.
Yeah, big nil combo coming out from MazeBeans there. Some would say that until that quick leading to an up smash is not very fair. MazeBeans would agree and would then laugh at you because he's still going to use it, and he's still going to use it to great effect. 51% only on this guy, and he's only going to rack up more percent with it if he hits a single one of these big moves. That should be something like 40, maybe 60.
I love the idea of trying to get the PB up there.
Yeah, he was trying to get a PB up there. That would have been absolutely crazy, but it's still working out for him because a diamond, every diamond hit is so impactful. 75% racked on zone, and he's been hit with a few moves.
Wow.
And he gets his jump caught.
Wow.
51% still on MazeBeans. He is dominant.
Yeah, MazeBeans' gameplay just fantastic there. You know, Zone getting frazzled, doing poorly spaced areas on his shield. MazeBeans fighting right back with the best punishes, getting those tech chases. This is what I mean about MazeBeans. He has such just a bloodlust. He's amazing once you're uncomfortable at just killing you in an instant. And it's something that, you know, Steve aside, very few players in the UK are able to replicate. And that is why he is so revered.
Yeah. I don't know if this is bold one, but I think that number one I noticed between this set and the set against Giggles as well is that you often see Zone try hit in the immediate space in front of his opponent, say Giggles, right? So he can't just dash into it. But I feel like in both sets, both MazeBeans and Giggles both have taken advantage of that and actually have used that that opportunity to space their moves out even further, punishing Zone's like opportunities to take space. It's just really, really unfortunate, and it's like 3 stocks to 1, man. Zone's going to change things up right now.
I was going to say, this is just utterly relentless pressure, and Zone really not able to get anything started. I like the idea of the up smash, but the minecart just being there a little bit too soon for his liking. But Zone managed to get a neutral air, getting the reflect as well, but just another back air to the face. Lads, I feel like a 3 stock is borderline inevitable at this point.
Yeah, very tough. Manages to go under the minecart though. That's some signs of life there coming from Zone. And there we go, the back air. It doesn't hit the block there. Still, dash attack 2, not kill. That is just so unfortunate. How high did you have to be to kill with that dash attack, man?
Yeah, Steve, on top of all of the things that he is and all the things that he represents, is also almost a heavyweight, I believe, or maybe even a heavyweight. So that's just like an added additional fun thing that you get to deal with as a bonus every time you have to play against this character. I know Zone's having so much fun right now trying to open this guy up and get at least 1 stock on the board because you don't want it to just end like that, but MazeBeans might just be shutting it down. Zone at the ledge, not quite dying to that dash attack, still getting chased down though. F smash comes out, MazeBeans is basically swinging as he wants, but that back throw should finally take a stock, and hopefully he can put on a little bit more percent, have a little bit more peace of mind before I feel like we inevitably do go to game 3.
Yeah, I mean, Steve hate aside, Maze is kind of basting Zone right now. Like, this is great gameplay from... This is great gameplay from Maze. Like, I mean, look at this. He's catching all these panic options. He's right there. He's so optimal. Like, this is great gameplay from MazeBeans. This is so commanding. He's trying to set up this 3-0. He wants his run back in losers finals or wherever he might find himself. And, yeah, I mean, we're going to need some major adjustments from Zone if he wants to keep up.
Adjustments like what, do you think?
I mean, it's really a matter of just keeping calm, keep moving. He's using a lot of defensive options. You know, he needs to stop buffering a lot of options and just react, stay at mid-range. Steve, again, you know, maybe not Steve, but Maze has struggled with Palu in the past. But I think Zone is tunnel visioning some situations, and he just finds himself on the, you know, on the receiving end of an up tilt when a lot of the times he can just run away. So he does need to, again, perhaps make some big adjustments, but can he do it? Because this is looking tough.
Yeah, no, that's the same line of thinking as what I was thinking, Kendrick Olamar, with the way that it feels like he's playing very passive with his aggression of, like I said, using back air to take space, right? Not using the immediate area as opposed to trying to hitting MazeBeans directly. It's that sort of thing there where he's obviously trying to break the blocks, you know, just trying to pressure MazeBeans. But MazeBeans just doesn't give a damn, to be honest, right? I feel that's really affecting Zone's ability to start up his advantage state. So yeah, we'll have to see, man. We're back on PS2 again. Yeah.
We're already seeing a lot more auto reticles come out again, just trying to sort of stop that mining almost. It's very sort of like one of the more basic options that you have got available to you. However, MazeBeans, again, just getting the blocks at the time, still getting a little bit of mining going and just retaliating with a couple of hits there. 30%, but Zone with the neutral air, managing to catch the minecart off on the side there, but once again, it's just so difficult to, perfectly space around all of these different tools that MazeBeans is just able to throw out. But, we're seeing some more aggression from Zone, which again, I feel in particular, it's a good start.
Definitely.
Yeah, I love the signs of life from Zone right now. Mace has been mining in his face a lot, kind of saying, he's testing him, he's double bluffing him. But, okay, escaping that tech chase, nice disengage. But, Zone, the dash tech, the explosive flame, he's saying, look, I'm not here to play. This is nice, it's exactly what he needs. He has a lead right now in this game. He just needs to keep it up and, find some big kills if he wants to take this set.
Yeah, unfortunately, MazeBeans mashes out of a grab in about 2 seconds, maybe, at 117%. Clearly, still keen to hold on to this live and steely. Fighting quite hard. Zone gets Nair 1 into Nair, props him up into the sky, but can't quite finish the deal. And we know the situation. We know that he's fearing the back throw right there into the block. And he does want to recognize that, but still gets hit by a minecart instead. MazeBeans so wise to the mix-up. And overall, he's kind of evened it up because I would say that Palutena at 107 is the same as a Steve at 147.
I mean, it's just, I don't know. Yeah, once again, I'm just as lost as Zone. It's a struggle. Do you really do you go out there? Do you hold the ledge against Steve in this situation? I don't know, but Zone seems to have found the answer with that dash tag, but still no kill just yet, man. It's tough. But back though should be able to do it. Beautiful stuff.
Drag down
and a nice lead for Zone. But hey, MazeBeans gone stage 2 now with the diamonds now in his arsenal. That's just one confirm away, one jab, one anything, one up air, and he's basically done so.
And just look at that, all the way 2/3 of an entire toolkit just there and available for MazeBeans. Again, Zone doing that traditional sort of slowing down of the pace when you get caught by that minecart at 140. You might as well just let your controller have a bit of a rest, as MazeBeans see what you do, honestly.
In the arms of a goddamn angel.
Yeah, I mean, and look at his resource bar. He got another diamond up. He mined so much. He's at 13%. He just refreshed. He's got a 3rd diamond now. This is a wonderful position for MazeBeans.
Side Bs, man. He's not there. The side Bs just aren't side Bing, man. Unfortunately, man, it's just costing me too much. It really does hurt to see, but still, MazeBeans, once again, as much as I hate the character, I do respect his play so much. He's a very, very strong player. That side is also very strong as well. God bless.
Oh, the spot dodge. Nice reaction from Zone, perhaps, as that up smash does tack on a little bit of percent. Good spacing with the back air as he's finding some footing here with this positioning.
No.
Oh, I love the idea behind it. I was
punish,
wondering when that was going to come out, but the fact that MazeBeans was just one step ahead with that and then just got the big sweeping punish with the forward smash.
Yeah, the awareness to F smash there. I thought I would back end or something. But
that's
that is just again, that's what I mean with Maze. He's just such a killer. Look at that. Tries to get a 2-frame. I think he was dead to forward air net there if he actually down to
For those not in the know, that counter was there to try and reflect an anvil out of disadvantage, and it was like that. That's that stage 2 counterplay, and MazeBeans immediately employs the stage 3, which is just kind of insane because he literally hasn't gone for that yet. All game Zone hasn't, and that's just crazy. That's such good recognition, and that might be the difference between these two players. We've mentioned before how Zone doesn't quite have that experience of that Monday Meltdown play out of the tournaments. MazeBeans has beaten Siski in France. This guy is just kind of a different breed right now, and Zone is being taken a little bit down.
Man's trying to slap him.
He's getting slapped silly, bro. He's getting slapped silly. This is a bit.
I thought we were playing Slash Bros. I mean, he doesn't want to use his only diamond, so it makes sense. But it looks a bit goofy because what's he doing? He's got the fishing rod. He's punching him a little bit.
No, bro.
Look at
trying
this.
to get tools.
I'm saying GoldenEye 007 slappers only. That's what I'm saying right now.
As these grabs coming up.
He's not even getting diamond tools. He doesn't want to use it. He'd rather just save for the next stock and fight with his bare fists.
Oh my god, MazeBeans right now, he's feeling himself.
Yeah, he's got no resources, he's got no equipment. Yeah, MazeBeans doesn't seem phased whatsoever, man. We were talking about how MazeBeans is perfectly fine with doing this.
Look at the defense.
Look
at the defense, a 2-stop. He snapped him up. He really did. That's ridiculous. That's 3 over MazeBeans.
All hands.
Amazing gameplay.
I don't need no special equipment. I'm a natural born miner. Beautiful for MazeBeans, bro. No equipment needed.
And I mean, as MazeBeans advances and Zone bows out, we do have to say, what a run from Zone. Taking down PR player after PR player, on his way to 5th. Up here in Stoke-on-Trent, back to the Brink. A great performance from him. And
I would love to get him on the couch. I'd love to hear his thoughts.
Zone, if you could you come over to the casting room just to tell get one of the staff there to help out, or if one of the staff is able to come and collect him and bring him here, that'll be lovely. Yeah. But I think there's something to be said. I feel like we've been saying Zone's a very safe player when it comes to his aggression, his playstyle in general. But there comes a point where I feel like especially when the MazeBeans, especially off stage, where I feel like safety it goes two ways. Right? I feel like MazeBeans felt a little bit too safe off stage. Like I feel like there was plenty of opportunities, especially at the start, where Zone. Once again, a bit bold on me to say this, but I feel like he needed to just jump off the stage and at least bait an option, because we didn't even see this, right? MazeBeans doesn't minecart instantly. The moment he's off stage, he waits a bit, then minecarts. I feel like there's a small gap there where Zone's waiting on stage that he should be able to capitalize on, and only after Zone's going to respond about 3 seconds later when he's off stage, then we see the minecart, right? That's when Zone chooses an option. That's when Zone just gets snuffed out every single time. He doesn't have the time because the thing is, MazeBeans knows he's going to stay at ledge, right? And that's exactly what he wants, right? I think that there's a cost to all of that.
It's nuts as well because like, whenever we talk about Zone, we talk about his greatest strength being that ledge trapping, right? You know, the coin turn of the Ultra Zone, just you're stuck at the ledge and you're trying to get back on and you're getting thrown off and damaged. But MazeBeans, because of such versatile options that Steve has in that situation, he just skips the ledge entirely for the most part. Whether you're just minecarting on straight away or whether you're using a block to sort of stop yourself and then go again, it feels like with the matchup and MazeBeans really taking advantage of that element where you almost took like the greatest strength that Zone has as a player, and it just was completely irrelevant in the rest of that set. And then when you've not got that sort of, because that is the one thing that Zone really sort of does rely on. We have these like 30, 40, 50-second sequences of just the damage racking up, and without that, it's so difficult.
Yeah. Yeah, you're precisely right. The Ultra Zone was more of a concept than an actual thing in that game, and he really just couldn't get it going. There were so many delays as well with the blocks to mix up his timings. Like he could, like you said it, Umar. It wasn't just minecart. He would block. He would start running around on them, and then he would go in. And every single time, it was just catching Zone off guard. Speaking of, we do have the man himself placing 5th at Brink. You will take Kendrick Olamar's position. And yeah, we do have that person joining us.
Bro. What are you doing? My bad.
Time, bro. He's off. Chill out. Calm down.
You know he goes to Cambridge. You know he goes to Cambridge, by the way.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah, we know.
I'm just letting you know he goes to Cambridge.
I've mentioned it a few times myself. Don't worry. Bye, Theo.
What are you saying, man?
Bye.
But yeah, of course, welcome to the couch once again. Make sure you flick that little switch on there so you're not muted. Beautiful.
That's
welcome.
Okay. What's good? Thank you.
5th place.
Hello, Beto.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting. Honestly, my own expectations coming to this was just get top 8 minimum.
Yeah.
Because I was seeded, I think it was 10th. But I think seeding is a bit out of the window when there's a lot of like regional clashes and stuff like that involved.
Exactly.
There was upsets. There were quite a few upsets yesterday.
Like you upset Kendrick Olamar,
Yeah,
but you've won the last, what is it, 7 sets or something like that?
These gonna be double digits. So
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
Big upsets, man.
But then, of course, probably the most arguably, I would say, impressive win here is, of course, the win over Giggles, who has, I know you guys had like 3 sets at Melody or something ridiculous like that, but, being able to get it on a big stage like this as well, like super impressive.
Yeah, thank you. I think it's. I want to say he played well. I think there's usually some things that I don't have figured out, or I feel like because I'm a bit stressed in the moment because his character is quite literally the 2nd fastest in the game, and I'm used to reacting to everything. But I don't know. I felt like just this weekend in particular, just getting the experience.